Bill Simmons did not hold back when weighing in on the Los Angeles Clippers' decision to sign Kawhi Leonard, calling it the most damaging transaction in history. While other questionable deals in the NBA have been debated for years, including the infamous Luka Doncic trade, Simmons argued that the Clippers' gamble on Leonard has been far more destructive, both in the short term and in the long run. Speaking on his show Thursday, Simmons revisited the 2019 offseason when Leonard and Paul George joined forces in Los Angeles. At the time, the pairing was seen as the move that would finally elevate the Clippers into championship contention. But years later, Simmons believes the experiment has failed in spectacular fashion. He reminded fans that the Clippers sacrificed nearly their entire future to make the Leonard-George era possible, trading away valuable draft picks and assets while clearing the salary cap. In hindsight, Simmons said, that gamble has yielded little more than disappointment. The Clippers' inability to capitalize on the duo's prime has become even more glaring as new allegations about Leonard's contract have surfaced. Investigative reporting by Pablo Torre has sparked an ongoing NBA inquiry into whether the franchise circumvented salary cap rules during Leonard's signing. For Simmons, these revelations only add to what he views as one of the most disastrous front office decisions in league history. Comparing the situation to the Dallas Mavericks' controversial Luka Doncic trade, Simmons emphasized that, at least in that case, Dallas ultimately landed Anthony Davis and rising star Cooper Flagg through a series of moves. By contrast, the Clippers are left with a depleted asset pool and an uncertain future after years of underachievement with Leonard and George. At least Dallas got something, Simmons argued. The Clippers got nothing but headaches. The franchise's most recent playoff performance only added to the criticism. After being eliminated in the first round, questions swirled once again about Leonard's health and long-term viability as a franchise cornerstone. While Leonard's talent has never been in question, his frequent injuries have prevented the Clippers from making sustained postseason runs. The organization's title window now appears to be closing fast, and Simmons believes their decision to hitch their future to Leonard has set them back more than any other move in modern NBA history. Despite Simmons' scathing remarks, the Clippers have not stood idle this offseason. Determined to maximize what could be the final chance for this core, the front office made several notable roster moves. They parted ways with Norman Powell but acquired key reinforcements including John Collins and veteran center Brook Lopez. The team also re-signed James Harden to a 2-year extension and brought back Nicholas Batum on a new deal. The Clippers' depth now looks stronger than it has in years. With Bogdan Bogdanović, Chris Dunn, and Derrick Jones Jr. still under contract, the roster is one of the deepest in the Western Conference. On paper, this gives Leonard, George, and Harden a formidable supporting cast heading into the 2025-26 season. Optimists within the organization believe this could finally be the year everything clicks. However, as Simmons and other critics point out, depth only matters if Leonard is available. The two-time Finals MVP has struggled to stay on the court for an entire season, and the big question remains whether he can remain healthy through 82 games and a playoff run. Without Leonard performing at his peak, the Clippers' championship aspirations quickly unravel. Complicating matters further is the ongoing investigation into the franchise's alleged salary cap violations. Torre's reporting has fueled speculation that the Clippers could face penalties if the league finds wrongdoing in Leonard's contract. Any sanctions would only add another layer of difficulty for a team already under pressure to justify years of investment. As the Clippers prepare for the 2025-26 season, Simmons' harsh critique underscores the stakes. For Leonard and the organization, this year could determine whether their era is remembered as a bold but failed experiment or as a redemption story that silenced the doubters. One thing is certain. In the eyes of critics like Simmons, the deal that once promised greatness is now regarded as one of the NBA's most damaging gambles.